Hi, I'm Rhianon and I'm an interior designer at Let's Talk Kitchens and Interiors, and this is my Metcalfe project. The main inspiration for the aesthetics of this design was the architectural style of the home and its rural farm surroundings. The homeowners wanted their new spaces to fit seamlessly within the existing 1800s homestead, while also affording them the conveniences of modern living. The property was built in the early 1800s in the Georgian style of architecture and has been owned by this family for over 100 years and run as a sheep station for its entire history. The open kitchen, living and dining area used to be 3 separate rooms in the early days of the property when working spaces were used by the servants and staff. We reintroduced cornice to the room and created a farmhouse-style kitchen with shaker doors, decorative skirting boards and capping. I think the final design achieves that balance between traditional looks on the exterior of the cabinetry with a functional layout and modern conveniences hidden within the cabinets. Listening carefully to the homeowner's needs and preferences is key to a successful outcome. With a multi-generational home like this, which is also a working sheep station, many factors needed to be considered in the design of these spaces. We had to consider the day-to-day needs of the family, as well as the occasional business use. At times, the home is utilised to host farm visitors and guests, so these working rooms of the kitchen, laundry and mudroom needed to be able to cater for larger groups when required. In the kitchen space, the standout feature is the Falcon stove and its surrounds. We built a feature mantle with concealed range hood above the stove, and we've exposed a section of the original brick wall for the splashback. The bricks were made on site in the 1800s, and if you look closely, you can see the fingerprints of the brick makers in the surface. A piece of toughened glass has been placed over the bricks to protect them, which doubles as an easy clean surface behind the cooktop. For the other appliances in the kitchen, we have opted for fully integrated models, so they don't detract from the traditional look and feel of the space. The addition of the walk-in pantry off the kitchen increases the storage capacity enormously and has more than enough space for the homeowner's needs. Moving the kitchen to the opposite end of the room allowed us to make it a destination space, and now you only walk through the kitchen if you're actually working in it. The added bonus of making this change was that we have now uncovered a fireplace which was hidden behind the old kitchen, which services the new living area. The mudroom and laundry areas also needed a lot of additional storage on what the family had prior to the renovations. The mudroom features a solid red gum bench top sourced from timber on the property, which has also been utilised for the mantle on the newly resurrected fireplace in the living area. For the kitchen and laundry bench tops, we have chosen Caesar stone in London grey, which helps unite the various colours in the space. Being a traditional styled renovation, we selected a handmade style subway tile for the splashbacks and brass accents with the hardware. There weren't any major challenges faced with the actual renovation works, mainly due to the extensive thought and design that went into the project before any on-site works began. I think the new spaces make daily tasks more efficient and joyful for the family, and there are less clashes in the kitchen with people trying to work over one another. I would advise that people take the time to work through the design and finishes and not rush the process. My favourite part of this renovation is that all of the new spaces pay homage to the history of the home and bring a renewed life to the property and the family who live here.